When you first learn SQL, everything feels perfectly contained. You write a simple query, hit execute, and get back a neatly organized list of rows. But the reality of enterprise IT is rarely that clean, dealing with heavily fragmented data, massive calculations that crash the server, and endless repetitive maintenance tasks. If you treat an enterprise system like a beginner's sandbox, running raw queries on millions of rows every time someone asks for a report, the entire server will bottleneck and eventually fail. To survive, you must stop acting like a database user who simply asks for data and start operating as a database administrator who manages the ecosystem. Taking on that level of responsibility means mastering 3 distinct professional roles. The first role is the data janitor. Before you can run any kind of accurate analysis, you have to gather raw, messy data from multiple sources and scrub it down. Instead of joining horizontally, you use a union command to stack tables vertically. This snaps identical lists, like 2024 and 2025 sales, into one record. But standard union slowly scans every row to remove duplicates. For lightning speed, union all blindly stacks everything. Once stacked, you must format it. This SQL block shows how built-in string functions clean text during extraction. Trim strips invisible trailing spaces, while lower forces lowercase, ensuring entries match perfectly. By combining and formatting records at the extraction layer, the data janitor ensures the database never wastes time processing raw garbage. The second role is the server protector. Massive 20-minute calculations pose a direct threat to system health because they lock up system memory and block other users from getting their work done. The structural solution to safely isolating these heavy queries is the temporary table. Instead of running a massive calculation multiple times daily, you run it once and dump the result into a physical holding zone. You then run fast, localized analyses against that temporary asset without dragging down the server. What makes these tables highly efficient is that they are entirely self-cleaning. The moment you close your database connection, the temporary table automatically vanishes and releases that memory back to the system. A server protector treats system memory as a finite resource that requires active defense. The final role is the automation architect. A highly paid database professional should never spend their day executing repetitive manual chores. Instead, they build database robots, automation protocols designed to act entirely on their own. The first protocol is a trigger, an action-based automation. When a user issues a delete command to remove an employee record, it hits a tripwire, instantly firing a trigger that inserts the deleted data into a secure audit log. As detailed in this section, the second protocol is an event. This time-based schedule acts like a night shift worker. Every night at 2 a.m., the event wakes up and fires a command to clear out abandoned shopping carts older than 30 days. By engineering a system that maintains itself while everyone sleeps, the automation architect buys back hours of human time and prevents total burnout. When you apply all 3 of these mindsets, the resulting database is clean, incredibly fast, and highly autonomous. You reach that state strictly by applying the right tools: string functions to format inputs, temporary tables to protect memory, and automated protocols handling the busy work. As shown in this official qualification header, mastering these specific techniques is exactly what elevates your professional standing in the industry. It takes you from a junior coder reacting to data requests to a database administrator commanding the entire system.